Join your hand.
Namo Rintam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Namo Loe Save Savunam. So Pancha Namokaro Sarva Panasamo. Nanam Ch Sabvis Padamam Havai Mangalam. Namo Rintanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Airiadam, Namo Ovajanam, Namo Loe Save Savunam. Eso Panchan Namokaro Sava Pava Panasano Mangalanam Ch Sabvesim Padamam Havai Mangalam.
Good job. Good job. Very good, Prisha. I'm proud of you, beta. You said entire Naukar mantra. Who wants to say Chattari Mangalam? Mangalam part. Anybody wants to lead the Manglik so that our day today goes very good, happy, and without any, problems? Who wants to recite Chattari Mangalam Parva? I know, Yash, I know you know that Chattari Mangalam. Neil, you as well, right? Ishan, do you remember Chattari Mangalam? Nobody wants to come forward? How about you, Saina? You remember that?
I can try.
Okay, I will help you. Come on.
Chattari Mangalam, Arihanta Mangalam, Siddha Mangalam, Sahu Mangalam, Kevali Panata Dhamma Mangalam, Chattari Sharanam Pavachami.
Loguttama. Chattari.
Loguttama. Okay.
Yes.
Chattari Loguttama, Arihanta Loguttama, Siddha Loguttama, Sahu Loguttama, Kevali Panata Dhamma Loguttama. Chattari Sharanam Pavachami, Arihante Sharanam Pavachami, Siddha Sharanam Pavachami, Sahu Sharanam Pavachami, Kevali Panata Dhamma Sharanam Pavachami.
Okay. Very easy to remember. There are 3 actions. Okay. We praise 5 big personalities in Jainism. And Arihant, Siddha, Acharya Upadhyay, and Sarva Sadhu, right? So we say that they are Mangal, they are pious. Second, they are Uttam, they are superior. And the third, we surrender. So all the lines stays as is, only you have to change Mangal, Uttam, and Sharan. Okay? So very easy to remember. Okay, now, Khamemi. Who wants to say? Because we all do mistakes every day. So what we do at the end of the day? Anybody has idea what we do? Okay, beta. Saina, 1 minute. My kids. Prisha, what we do at the end of the day?
We say Michami Dukram.
Yes, but there is entire sutra. Who wants to say? Neil, Parva, Ishan, Khamemi? Who wants to? I know. How about Ananya? Yash, you know that.
I can try.
Yes. See, you can try always, but don't show that you are effortless. Okay. We have to take efforts. Okay. If we won't take efforts, we will never learn, right? Doesn't matter, you make mistake, that's okay. We are learning, right? Okay. Yes, go beta. Try.
Khamemi Savva Jiva Kamantu me Mitti me Savva Bhuvesu Eram Ajjan
Veram.
Eram Varam Majjam
Na Kenai.
Ne Khenai.
Yes. So you know the meaning, right? Universal Michami Dukadam. We are asking for the forgiveness to entire universe. And we are accepting that we don't have enmity to any small bodily insect or anybody. Okay. So this is what we do. Okay. Ishan, I know you remember Uvasagram or Logos. Parva, I know you know the like a Logos. I would love if you take part. Anybody? Neil knows. Yes, Neil. Ah, that's good. Okay. Wait, Neelu. So, Ishan, do you want to lead Uvasagram either or whatever you feel comfortable with Logos?
I can do the Vasagram.
हाँ तो तू hold on कर Uvasagram. Ishan, which
But
one you like?
if
Logos?
I was gonna do Instagram, I'll do Logos.
Okay, you start Logos first, Ishan. Okay, turn your hands. Ishan,
now?
turn on your video, please, so we can follow your gestures and.
But my video is like the blurriest thing ever. Like you can't even see my face. It's all
But-
blurred out for some reason.
Yeah,
Beta,
right.
If you want to, like stop that other feature, just make a simple video like Yash, Ananya, Prisha.
Ishan, try to turn the virtual background off and then
Oh.
Yes,
But my room is messy.
that's okay.
we are
Okay.
not going to judge. It's okay.
Nobody
Okay.
will judge
I turned
you,
it off.
okay?
Is your screen, is your camera clean? Lens clean?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, there's something else going on.
Okay. Yeah, next time, when you get chance, you and Parva, you can fix the video. So it's like, everybody is visible and we can show each other's bodily gestures and we can talk nicely, right?
Oh,
Otherwise, we feel like we are talking to wall, okay?
okay.
So we don't want to feel like that. Okay, Ishan, beta, Logos chalu kar.
Okay. Loga so chokre zamatite origine orienta kite samsavi sampi kebli usaba majyam cha vande sambhava madhinam cha suyam cha poma paham supasam jina cha chanda paham vande suyam cha pufadam tam sila sijam subasu pujam cha nam tam jinam Domam something cha vandamni, kuntumaram cha malem, vande munisuvyam nami jinam cha vandamirit nemem pasam havadamanam cha. Even my abitya via raya mala germanacho sampi jinvarakite ramis sintu kite maya che logosutama sida araka boy labam samara matumam dintu. Chandeso ne malaria, aiche sum per ser sagar per gambira siddha siddha mama desantu.
Good job. And now Parva Uvasagram.
Vasagram pasam mandami kamagana mukam visara visasam mangalane avasam visarufilingam mantham gande jare chose amana tosaga roga mari ruta jarajanti vasam pritudure mantat tuje banamo vi full hoy naratiri yaso vi jiva pavani duka cham tu samate lati chita manikam pava bhaye pavanti avi giram jiva ram ram thanam yes masa bhakti bare nahi hai na tadevajje bohem bhave vipasa jinna chanda.
Very good. Neil, do you remember Darshanam Devi Devasya? Go ahead.
Darshanam Deva Devasya, Darshanam Papanasham, Darshanam Sargasopanam, Darshanam Muksadnam, Pradashan Sukasambhada, Pradashan Avni, Pradashan Sepami, Sakalapadarachid, Bhave Bhavana Bhavi, Bhavi Vijivan, Bhavi Chinvapurja, Bhavi Kevalkyan.
Very good. Today we couldn't give you any sutra, beta, but now I'm planning for all of you to recite this very clearly and nicely so that I want to record each sutra said by everybody and I will put on our website. Okay? So this is, pick your own sutra. Whatever you want. Yes, Betu? Neil, we have to do this. Okay? So clear? Everybody agreed? Right? Otherwise, you won't be able to recite, You have to learn, like you have to. Because I know
already know all of them.
Yes, that's okay, but I want to make as a competition, as an activity. Okay, as an activity. So like, in classroom, you have some group activities, right? So this is going to be group activity. So everybody, okay, and let us know, either me or Sonal, let us know, if you are ready or not. And if you want to if you want to recite a new prayer, it's more than welcome. It's really appreciable because you are taking extra efforts. Okay, so please just try to remember at least one prayer nicely and entirely. Okay, Naukar mantra everybody knows very well, but I'm telling another prayer. Okay, so that's all about prayer, and we are going to have an activity on our prayers, because I feel like you all are grown up and you all are very enthused and you all are very effortful to learn something new. Okay, so why not? Okay, so let's start our last Ghati Karma. Anybody knows 3 Ghati Karma which we have learned before? Saina, I know that you are totally new, but I will wrap up everything, in person when we talk or when we meet. But if you want to look at our website better, you can check. Okay, it's very interesting, like how we, every soul has karma on it, right? So it's a very small molecule we can't see from our eyes, but we can observe, we can look into everybody's life, that everybody has different level of life, right? Like it's not the similar, even the sibling. So that is because of the karma on each soul. Okay, each and every soul has a karma. So this
Excuse
is
me,
what we Haji beta.
What is the you said that we were going to do something on the prayer, like an activity, and then you were going to record something. What was the word called again?
The word, like I'm going to make something like interesting at your age group, so that you take very good initiative and willingful part in this activity. And we want to put that, we want to show our community, your parents, that here my kids are learning so much of prayer and reciting without hesitation, without any mistakes. So this is what my goal is. Okay,
Okay.
good. Anybody knows, other than other questions, like Neil, do you remember any karma, Ghati karma? Anybody remember or you forgot? Yes, beta do. How many Ghati karma? How many?
Is one of them Gyanavaniya karma?
But how many Ghati karma and how many Aghati karma?
4.
Yes.
4 Agati and 4 Gati.
Good job. Very good. So what does Ghati karma means? Ghati karma, one sentence, if somebody asks you, what does Ghati karma? That means Ghati karma disrupts your own characteristics of your soul, right? Like a soul. Neil, do you want to say anything about Ghati karma, beta? What is Gnanavaniya karma? Dhruv just said about it. Anything you want to squeeze out of your mind? Why not? Take some effort, beta, rather than just wandering here and there. Right? Yash, you want to add on something?
There was also Darshana Varnya.
Yes. Yeah. Ghati karma. Then Mohaniya karma, Ananya. Do you remember anything like which we have learned so far in the previous days? Maybe you remember one sentence, 2 sentences, that's okay. Randomly you can say that.
I think
Jnanavarnya karma was like how much knowledge you can have and you can get.
Yes, good job. See, the word itself describes the definition if you think deeply, right? The word itself tells you that what it could be. So, Gnana Varniya Karma, if you have, so a person can't get the knowledge. If somebody is ready to give knowledge, but the person can't achieve knowledge, if somebody is a person can't remember, this is all effects of Gnana Varniya Karma, okay? So we all are suffering from our own small part of karma or big part of karma, and this is how we live our lives day to day. Okay, so the last karma of our ghati karma was, I will tell you, antray karma. That means antray means obstacle, and mohaniya karma, like it gives you wrong illusion. Mohniya. Okay, so mohniya karma generates like wrong delusion in your mind. Okay, that okay, my name is Jagruti, but do you think so I'm really Jagruti? Who can debate with who can can we make a debate type of thing? Who am I? Tell me. You all remember, like recognize me as a lady, as a Jain person, as a teacher of Pathshala, and you must be remembering my name, Jagruti. But am I really Jagruti?
Yes.
Yes.
In this birth.
Yes.
In this birth, right? But my soul has no name. Everybody's soul has no name, only one name, soul. So I was given name by my parents. So that is all given thing. It's not I carried forward from my births, previous births. Agree? Were you the same?
Right.
Haji beta? Any question? Please stop me in the middle, okay? Anybody?
हाँ सुन रहा हूँ.
सुनता है पर्व बेटा?
Oh,
Were
sorry.
you,
Yeah.
were you parva before?
No.
Yes. So who has some, doubt in your mind? Tell me about your existence, about everybody's existence. Any doubt, anything, tell me. I can answer you. It's not a depressing. Sorry.
What type of karma there is that reflects on the way you treat people?
What type of karma reflects the way you treat people? Your own sanskar, like own karma, like perspective, like we said earlier, that there is one antray karma that is obstructing. Suppose like obstruct, you are giving trouble to everybody, but that is negative karma. But suppose you are helping everybody, that is positive karma, right? So let's just say that now we know about mohaniya karma, that mohaniya is giving you false delusion that this is my family, and you have big attachment with your family, siblings, parents, everybody. Okay, so I don't say that you shouldn't have it. Okay, but like when you grow up, you should be able to verify the slim line that everybody who takes birth on this planet has to go one day, right? The time has to, like, everybody has their own time. So like, this is what we just treat each other with ego. Suppose you insult me, then I will say, oh, you insulted Jagruti. Who am I? I'm Jagruti. You can't insult me. That means I have ego inside, right? But if you think other way, that Jagruti is a given name. My soul has nothing to do with insulting words. Okay? In next birth, I won't be Jagruti. In previous birth, I wasn't Jagruti. So why we are feeling bad for each other's behavior, right? Right. So any question about it? Mohaniya karma. There are two sub karma under Mohaniya. That is, one is Darshan Mohaniya, and second is Charitra Mohaniya, conduct Mohaniya. Okay. So now today we are stopping this Ghati karma and starting Aghati karma. Aghati karma, do you want to, it's totally opposite to Ghati karma. I told you that Ghati karma always destructs your fundamental nature of your soul. So now you tell me, what could be the Aghati karma?
Builds your soul.
Ji beta, nah, but it's a good try. But it's totally like the other one was destructing your fundamental nature. What is the nature of soul? Like extreme happiness, right? Cheerfulness, right? Compassion, right? So if you have lot Ghati karma out of 4, that will reduce your soul's nature, good nature, right? But Aghati karma doesn't harm your fundamental soul's nature, but it gives you your name, family name. So that means it decides your birth. That means it decides where you will take, your soul will take birth, your family name, your parents' name, right? That is, one is Nam karma. I will tell you, there are 4 aghati. So that those 4 aghati are, first is Vedaniya karma. So Vedaniya karma means, for all the creation of favorable or unfavorable environment or situation, mainly at a physical level, right? Suppose a person, suppose my sibling, out of my entire family, one sibling is suffering always, like some health issues, right?
एक क्वेश्चन है जागृति बहन,
हाँ जी,
वेदनीय कर्मा घाती कर्म है या अघाती कर्म है?
aghati.
और अंतराय?
Antray is a ghati
घाती?
obstacles. हाँ जी,
तो ये
तूने
गलत
इधर,
है।
हाँ,
ठीक है।
यहाँ पे तू स्विच कर देना बाद में. Okay, so now what I was telling you about is Vedaniya, means Ved means pain. Okay, Vedaniya, like painful, like physically, mentally. Some people are disabled, like you must be aware of some mental disorder. That is also, like Vedaniya karma. Okay, so if I have hurted in my past birth so many insect or any souls, like bodily harm them, then in this birth I will always stay sick. Okay, I won't be able to enjoy my life normally. Okay, so that is like you have always pain in your body somewhere, or in your mind is not normal. Does it make sense? Vedaniya means pain. Vedana, Hindi mein there is one word, Vedana. Who knows this word? Anybody knows this word? Vedana? Nobody knows, but Hindi mein there is word, Sanskrit mein bhi word hai. Vedana means pain. So pain, Vedaniya karma means at body level, all the discomfort, all the sickness, everything is under Vedaniya karma. Okay? Any question about Vedaniya karma? Yeah? Bolo? Unmute karo.
Yeah, this question is like not about Vedana karma, but like so in the in the screen sharing slide in one of them, I read that like the soul without a karma is like the soul without birth and death, right? So that comes like when you pray, like when you go to God, right?
When you become a siddha. So all your karmas are destroyed by your efforts. Okay? Tirthankara, they used to keep so many fasting. They used to go in jungle by doing meditation. They were like detached from the like world, right? So this is how they destroyed their all the karmas. Okay, then only you become siddha. Otherwise, no. You still have to go through life and death, but it all depends which karma you work on more, which karma you destroy, which karma you achieve. That will decide your next birth or some discomfort in this birth. Okay, clear? Right. Okay, so Vedaniya karma, everybody knows it's about the painful life, like bodily pain or sickness or anything, right? Or then anybody knows about, yes, beta Dhoop?
Who has a question?
Haji?
How do you like reverse Vidya karma? Like, how do you shed Vidya karma?
Yes, good question. Okay, please pay attention to Dhoop's question. He has asked about how to destroy Vedaniya karma. Is it right, Dhoop, beta? That's the question, right? So, first of all, we have to have compassion, lots of compassion in our action, words, soul, like everything, thoughts, compassion to everybody. Try to give comfort to a soul. Suppose a day before I was walking on a sidewalk and I saw one earthworm, like, half died or half alive. So what I did, I picked up earthworm on a leaf and put on a side where nobody can stop on it. Okay. So small things, if you are aware of whatever you are doing, wherever you are, you can have this type of always thought going in your mind that knowingly or unknowingly, you don't want to hurt anybody. Okay. At least you should have that desire in your mind that I want to stop giving trouble, bodily trouble to any insect, small, yeah, big, any human being, anybody. Okay. So this is, once you practice more and more, you will destroy. And seva karo, like you do more seva. Seva means like if a person is sick, okay, then you try to give them comfort. Suppose you have fever, right? And if anybody knows that we put a cold band on your forehead, right, to bring down the fever temperature. So seva, like, you serve yourself, you try to give comfort. Suppose you have dadi at home, right? So suppose Dadi has a trouble in walking, right? Then Dadi wants something. Then try to ask her frequently, Dadi, do you need anything? I can bring for you. This is what a person should be caring for each other. And this way, even like try to give comfort to sadhu and sadhvis. When you go in India, try to, like offer them food. Try to give them comfort. The more comfort you give to someone, you are destroying your Vedniya karma. Does it make sense, beta? Anybody, any question about it? Saina, beta, are you following or do you think you like this?
Prisha has a question. Prisha, you can just mute yourself.
Yeah, Prisha.
So like if I want I have an example. So like if I like watch something on the television and it's really bad, and then I say that I want to say that, then what type of karma would it be?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Like if I watch this like television on the TV and then there's something bad happens to this poor animal, and then I say that I want to save the animal. So what type of karma would that be?
See, you are watching on TV, right? So you have some restrictions to touch the animal. You have some restriction to go there because you are away from that incident, right? But through your bhav, through your emotions, okay? So through your inner voice, you can still wish that, okay, I wish this animal doesn't get any more hurtful feelings. This is how we have to do, okay? Because not every time you will be you will be witnessing all the scenarios, right? So there is always a limitation to reach there. Maybe it is happening in another town and you are watching here. So tiny things, you can still do it by your thoughts, okay? Anybody, any question about Vedaniya karma? Then we go to Nam karma. Nam. Anybody has any idea about Nam? What is Nam?
Attachment to your identity, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
because you were saying before.
Yes, good job. So Nam means this karma decides whether we are becoming a human, animal, tree, or rock, or anything. So it gives you Nam, okay? Then it gives you your own identity. Suppose I'm a female, you are a boy. So it gives you your bodily, identity as well. So this is Nam karma. Okay. And it also gives your destiny. There are many subcategories existing under Nam karma. Okay. And it also gives you the quality of your, how you would be after your birth. It also decides Nam. Okay. Then Gotra means status. Gotra karma. This is a status of our family. Suppose Tirthankara, when he takes birth, he is always taking birth in a Kshatriya Gotra. Okay. So Gotra means it decides which type of family you will be taking birth in. Okay. And what type of religion you will be following after birth, and the rituals and everything. So this is called Gotra. That is also not affecting your soul's nature. Haji beta, Dhup. Haji?
How do you get Gotra karma and like how do you destroy it too?
Okay, Gotra karma is something that you really can't do much, but it all depends on your entire life. Okay, suppose you really act everything wrong in this birth, you will get lower category Gotra in your next birth, right? So
Yeah.
all the karma, like to destroy them, main part, if you follow Jain principles awarefully, right, with full efforts, you will be sure to destroy all the karmas little bit or more. It depends on your efforts, on your knowledge, right conduct. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe you will become a doctor, right? But you don't have other right knowledge about our faith, our Jain religion, then somewhere there are chances that you will not be able to destroy your karmas. Right? So, right knowledge, right conduct, right perspective. We should always use those three things every step in our lives. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Okay, so all Tirthankara has their own Gotra, all pre-decided. Our soul has, we are so fortunate that we might have done something good in our past birth. And that is why we have taken birth in Jain family where we don't eat animal products, right? Even some of the family members don't eat potatoes, onion, garlic, root vegetables. Automatically, we are having few compassion in our life that we are trying to avoid eating small bacteria through vegetables. Root vegetables has lots of bacteria, right? Small bacteria. So we are trying to avoid that also. And fortunately, thank God, we are not using any animal product. So over there, we are so fortunate and blessed by God that we have taken birth in a Jain family. Agreed? So for sure, unless and until a soul from Jain family does very wrong act, all the ha beta Saina?
So far what I understand is from Gati Karma that there's a non-Varnia, there's a Monia, there's a Darshan Avarnia, and there's a Antari Karma.
So like you are taking good efforts, Saina, to understand, and I'm pretty sure and very confident that you will like the topic. Whenever you get chance, beta, we have this all the slides. Okay, whenever you have extra time, you say, okay mom, let's even mama will like to know. It's very basic knowledge. It's not a very deep karma theory. It's a like overall theory, keeping in mind everybody's age group, right?
Wait,
So
what other slides?
Haji, Sonal, do we have that slide on our Google Drive or where?
It is there, but as you can see that I'm updating as we are going, so I'll upload the new version today.
Okay. Okay, Saina, sounds good. And even though you don't understand, you can always call me, or you can always have a little chat and write down your all the questions so that I can go with you thoroughly. I don't want you to get wrong ideas about anything, right?
Yeah.
Okay, beta? Good. Okay, so Gotra Karma is your like I said, that Gotra is your determining your status, social status. Okay. So some people are Brahmin. You might have heard about all the caste, right? In India, or some people are Muslim, some are Christian. That is called Gotra. We are Jain. So our Gotra is different. Brahmins are different. Christians are different. So what decides our Gotra is our better deed, is our our soul's action in previous birth takes a decision where we will take birth, right? So Gotra is that. And the last but not least, okay, that is Ayu. Anybody can tell me this Ayu? What does Ayu means? What does Ayu means?
Age.
Yes, but what type of age does it say that? Okay, what? Can you tell me a little bit more about age? What it could be?
Like what age you die at?
Yes, good job. Yes, very good. If you know what I tell you, if you really put your whole heart and your focus, if you are focused, you will definitely find half the reply from one word. Okay, so it decides the life expectancy. Ayu means life expectancy. Like you might have heard so many unfortunate people who might have passed away at early age. Why? Because that their ayu was not longer. You might have also heard about some people live life up to 100 years. Why? Because their ayu was written longer. Okay. So ayu means our ayushya, our life, entire life from birth to death. How long we are going to live? Every breath is being determined. Okay, we cannot reduce one breath or we cannot expand any breath. Okay, even though we want to live, even though I want to live, I don't want to die, but I cannot add on to my ayu, which is determined based on my karma. Right? So any question about ayu? No. Okay, good.
I have a
Now,
question.
okay, go ahead.
So like ayuk depends on the your the ayuk depends on like your karma, right? So like if you do good karma, you live a long life. Is it like that?
Good karma affects many actions. Okay, not only like helping. So even though your ayu depends on many more actions of your soul or yourself. Okay, so suppose like intentionally one person stands in front of a, what do you call, a car, upcoming car. Okay, but that person dies right away, but he's supposed to live longer than what age he dies because of the his wrong action. But why this accident, and when something mishappening happens, that shows, that tells us that his ayu karma destroyed his life. All the breath which were written on his life were destroyed in one wrong action, but he still finished all the breath. We won't be able to see that. Okay, we won't be able to tell that. But wrong, when our wrong action, suppose somebody, there are so many like mentally sick people who commit suicide, right? So suicide means they haven't written that I have my life in my hands, but their wrong action. Okay, they still have to go through all the breath. Like suppose at the time of dying, when somebody cuts their hand, they still have a lot of pain and a lot of fast breath and all those things, right? So that destroys his 10 years life into one day. Suppose 10 years, he is supposed to live more, right? But by his wrong action, he dies like very quickly. That doesn't mean he lived his life shorter, but he intentionally shortened his life because of calculation or wrong thought or wrong decision, right? Any question, Ananya beta?
I have a question.
Haji.
So if you like did suicide or something,
Mhm.
then would that be like you suicide because of your karma, or would you like do something different than what your karma made it?
They go parallel. Okay, partly your karma, partly your environment and your surroundings, right? And your perspective towards your life. So everything goes wrong. If everything goes wrong, then you come to the decision, oh, now I want to die, you know. So also it in your karma, it must be written that your life, if you are not given right knowledge, right time, at right time, right perspective, you could do this, something like that. It's not always that all with bad karma commit this, right? No. But a person, why sometime a person goes for a suicide and comes back alive? Why? At that time, his good karma, somebody comes and gives him knowledge. Okay, why you want to kill yourself? It's nothing you have wrong with you, or it's not only you in this world that's suffering from any problem. Everybody has some problem. So at that moment, if someone comes to save that person lives again. Okay, otherwise, if his karma was not right, or his karma, like suppose nobody can approach him, right? So then he has no choice. He decided to end his life and then he passed away, right? So this is how it acts. Like, believe it or not, each action has a reaction. That is our physics main rule. Each action has a reaction. In Jain philosophy, each action has a karma reaction. It brings karma. Okay, it attracts good or bad karma. Each word, each thought, doesn't matter. Nobody knows your thought. Whatever you are thinking about me right now, it still brings some karma to your soul. Okay, so always, why we say always be aware of present moment, what you are doing, what you are reacting, what you are speaking. Okay, so you can avoid, this is very easy, but keeping long time of fasting, that is, I'm not expecting that everybody can do this, but only controlling our thoughts, our actions, our words, we can control over there, right? So if all of us try little bit upon how to, like reduce all the karmas coming into our life and how to destroy previous karma by taking some efforts. Okay? Any question, anybody about karma? You can stop sharing, and now I will talk to everybody about, I would love to invite you. I would love to give you all group, make, how many we are right now? All the students, how many? Sonal, all together in our class, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, beta?
Eight people.
Oh, perfect. So make 2 group. Okay, one group called Ghati Karma group. One will be Aghati Karma group. And we will, you can't choose anybody that, okay, I will do my project with my best buddy. We will mix up, okay, all of you. And then from there, under Ghati Karma group, they will pick all the 4 Ghati Karmas. They will act like a Ghati Karma. They will describe everything. They will narrate everything, okay? And Aghati group will narrate Aghati Karma and make a skit, talking with each other. Like when we meet next time, or then if you need good time, I don't mind, okay? But this year's entire topic of karma is perfectly explained. So now I want you all to get that idea, what is Ghati, by acting, by your participation, by your efforts, okay? So Sonal, in each group, out of 2 groups, there will be one big person, like a big kid, who will take lead in a technical side also, and they can start making skit about like Ghati Karma's drama and Aghati Karma's drama, and then they both, will represent on each class. So one class, only Ghati Karma people will be taking part. On another class, only Aghati Karma people will taking part. So we all have to watch each other's, okay? Sounds good? Manageable? Doable?
So
Interesting?
are they making a presentation and presenting?
Yes.
something? Okay.
Yes. So in next class, it's kind of exam, but it's not written or right or wrong, but they have to act in their like action, words, and they have to do all these things. Okay.
Are we gonna be like, how are we gonna decide the groups or anything? I'm confused.
Yes.
That's
So
what I was gonna ask, yeah.
we will send you pretty soon this like a group's name, so you can talk to each other. Suppose you are in Yash group, you can talk with Yash, your part, what you have to do, right? So you guys can over the phone decide, okay? But we will try to give you all clear ideas so that you don't have to think a lot. You just have to implement the knowledge.
Ananya has a
The
question.
Haji beta, Ananya.
Are we supposed to make like a skit or slides, Google Slides?
I would love, like, slides are not live, right? So they are just slides. But I would love if you guys take personal, like, action, personal, like performance. And I am planning, if this goes very well, so we will play a entire skit on our one celebration or some other day. Okay? Okay, beta, Dub, go ahead.
Which
Haji?
How are we supposed to? Are we supposed to like record this skit or like how are we supposed to do this skit?
When on our Zoom Pathshala, whenever we are meeting next time on our Zoom Pathshala, you will four of only like one group, Gatikarma people only, they will act whatever role they have given. Okay, they will act upon it. They will describe. Suppose I'm given. Wait, beta, Prisha, I'm coming to you, betu. Suppose I'm in Ghati Karma, okay? And I have that Antrai Karma, or I have that another Karma in my part. So I have to pretend that I am that Karma. So I have to like introduce myself, and I have to act according to that Karma, so that someone who doesn't have any idea about that karma knows that, okay, so this karma means this. Suppose you have gnana vaniya karma, right? Then suppose you are coming on the stage, like on the screen, I would say, and you are putting this, like irrespectfully treating the book, right? Then you have to tell, okay, I am a Gnana Vaniya Karma. I nobody can, I'm that bad, I'm this good, something like that, right? So then you have to act, you have to show everything, why it happened to you and how you will get rid of it. 3 questions, only 3 points in each karma: meaning of it, why we get it, and how we get rid of it. Okay, so all these 3 points in each karma, we have to prepare few sentences, we have to prepare few actions, we have to use some props. Sounds okay, Dhub?
Yeah.
Good. How about you, Prisha? You had a question, beta?
Are we gonna be making the group today or it's gonna be next week, next time?
Right now, Sonal, are we finishing at 11:30 or 12?
11:30. But we can make the groups right now. It will take a minute.
Yeah. So Sonal, you start making 2 group, please, and make sure in each group there is one a person who can handle towards all these things, right? We have a lot of people, right? So
Why don't we take volunteers for being the leaders?
okay,
So
Ishan,
if
Yash, Prisha, Parv.
Ananya
This is
present,
Ananya. This is a very good opportunity, beta. Ishan, Parva, Ananya, Yash, Prisha, come forward and offer your service or offer your willingness. Okay, I got Ananya, I got Prisha. How about my boys? Hey, boys, wake up.
Sure, I guess.
so maybe because
Ishan.
Auntie, we have 2 groups, so we have 2 volunteers already, so we can make Prisha and Ananya
Now,
we
wait,
can
beta.
put them in
Wait,
separate
beta.
groups.
Yeah, but wait, because I don't want any boy to miss out. Okay, so Ishan said yes. तो 2 लीडर ईच ग्रुप में रख दो बेटा.
ठीक है, आप बताइए कैसे करना है.
हाँ, तो Ananya and Prisha and Ishan. Who else? I want one more, please. Last chance.
I can do it.
Yash.
Okay,
No,
Yash.
Neil, you should do it.
No, I'm too little.
No, you're not. You're
No,
like,
that's okay. Let Yash. Next time Neil will do. हाँ बेटा Neil.
No, I'm not doing it.
Okay, कोई बात नहीं. Yash. Okay, write down please. Sonal.
लिखती हूँ मैं.
हाँ जी. यश को किसी प्रीशा के साथ रख दे. And Ananya and Ishan can go together.
Yeah.
Ishan, now you know what is your role will be, है ना बेटा?
We have Yash
and Ananya.
yeah.
Or
So-
sorry, Prisha.
Prisha and Ishan in one group.
Okay.
Sorry, I misspelled it. It's okay. So Yash, Ananya, and then we can put Saina and Dhoop in there.
Ha.
So Yash.
Saina ko I would love to put her because she missed out the previous karma na. तो उसे घाती कर्मा ग्रुप में रखना. This way she will get knowledge.
So Yash, Ananya, Saina और Dhoop को घाती कर्मा. That's what you said, right? That's your group. And then we have
Ishan,
Ishan,
Prisha,
Neil, and one more. Who's the last person? Parv.
Parv,
and Dhoop. So we have, how come we have?
Dhoop
No,
is in
Dhoop
the
is
other
done.
group.
Okay. So Aghati Karma is yours. Okay. Groups बन गए हैं. यश, अनन्या, साइना और धूप. घाती कर्मा. और Prisha, sorry, I misspelled you again. I don't know how. Autocorrect हो रहा है शायद. Prisha, Ishan, Neil और Parv Aghati Karma.
Okay. So it's going to be fun. Okay. Take it positive. Think it positively that, okay, you got this opportunity to play on it, act on it. Okay. So somewhere you will also be able to destroy your karmas. Right? If your bhav are shuddha, if your, and the emotions are pure. Okay. So now Ishan as a leader and Prisha as a leader, Yash and Ananya, do you have any question? Ishan, the question you can ask me now. Ananya, you can also ask me, Yash.
Yeah, I don't have any questions yet.
But you know what to do, na?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you are stuck, if you want another ideas, you can always contact us. Okay? है ना? Ananya, bolo beta.
So everybody in the group gets one karma and then they act on it, right?
Yes, perfect. So they act on it. By acting, they give definition. By acting, they give idea how they get it. By acting, they give idea how to get rid of it. Any question? It's very clear, very simple. Not complicated, nothing deep. At your understanding level, within your age group, like whatever you so far have understood. But I would advise, before finalizing, you can always approach me by or Sonal by asking something if you have some doubts. Okay. And it's going to be exciting. I can feel right now that you will all will come with a very creative ideas. Okay. हाँ जी बेटा, प्रिशा बोलो.
So what was the group's name again?
I've put that in the chat.
Like for my group, like me, Ishan, Parv, and Neil.
That in the chat, Prisha. Check the chat.
Okay.
Okay. So I hope everybody enjoyed this explanation on karma theory.
I don't know how to do it.
Haji?
I don't know if I can do it.
I didn't get it. Can you please
I
repeat?
don't know how to do it.
You don't know? Your voice is not clear, beta. Neil, you can take help of your dadi and mama, okay? If you are stuck somewhere, okay? And Saina, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good, beta. I like your confidence. Okay. So even though you said for the first time, you have this level of, self-esteem is a good thing. And I'm pretty sure all my kids will take good efforts because I want to represent you all. Like, okay, these are my youth, kids, and they will take our Jainism long way. Okay. and so much proud about everybody, even though sometimes some kid has their own up and down mood, but I'm still proud of them. Parva, Neil, Dhoop, everybody. Okay, so please, I'm not expecting that you forget your other study, but you still have time to study for your own Jainism. Okay, thank you everybody, and enjoy the rest of the day. And if you have any question, you can always ask me. Okay, great. Thank you, Neil.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Parva, beta, Ishan, thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.